Alright guys, we're back with, I'm sure I've got a very weak signal, I can already tell, since awful! Anyway, that's what, it's a very simple concept. Anything off in the bushes after a rabbit. You're installing an electronic check cord. You're making the dog believe something's there. If he said, well, you mean like an invisible fence? Yes, more complex, but helping them understand there's something there that they can't see. You're using it as a way to get the behavior you want, not correct the behavior you don't want. Oh my God, bad connection. This thing is awful. Alright guys, we're back with a very bad connection. It's really aggravating. I might just do stuff on the camera. I have a feeling I might be blocked for longer than a day. Just because this is my second offense. Anyway, what you need to understand is these dogs have cords on them. I just don't have any ability to fortify them right now. These other ones have got the collar on, so I can fortify the cord, but it's a concept that you're teaching the dog. That I can make you come to me. All right, I'm going to show you silent recall on this Weimaraner. There's my pager. Fix to see that Weimaraner. So that's all silent recall. That dog understands completely. Oh my God, I don't even believe this bad connection garbage. All right, same thing. I can make this Great Dane reappear too. Watch. I don't do the silent one with that one as much, but hang on, I'm going to get a little distance, and that's what you want to do. You want to get some distance. You want to extend the cord as far as possible. All right, here we go. I'm going to throw my voice this way. Izzy! Here she comes. I'm going to keep trying. Yeah, she was over there eating grass or something.
Yay!
Oh yeah, look at her.
Yay!
And the taking the treat denotes the end of the task. That's what you have to say. The yes and all these things, less. You shouldn't even use that word. So these dogs here have a cord installed. I just don't have the ability to fortify it. And I shouldn't have to all the time with dogs like this. That's what you have to say to yourself. All right, watch that big one. And they understand that it's going to happen when their back is turned. It's possibly going to happen when they're moving very, very quickly. And it's going to exist in the dog as a default. The dog is going to come to you without you calling it all the time. All right, I'm going to make that Weimaraner reappear. I'm going to get way over here, though. Don't be where they thought you were. All right, there's my pager. Fixing to see this Weimaraner.
Yay! Yay!
I shall do anything for food. You know, so I'm saying if I'm gonna do my check cord and I don't have it on, I'm gonna, you know, with these labs, I'm gonna look for the right moment. All right, come on, let's just go for a little tour. You know, and again, you're not going to be able to just keep commanding these dogs to stay with you. You've got to be installing it as a default. It's not going to work otherwise. If it is, show me. If you've got free agency recalls better than this, I want to see them. If you've got free agency better than this. And it's a very specific mechanical term. And they all know it. They all know the term. Oh, there goes Daisy off in the bushes. Let me get my remote. Oh, look at her. Okay, she can start running. You want them to be able to run. You know, as long as you can turn them around, there's no reason for them not to run. That's what they want to do. I'm not saying anything, though. They're all following me. But I have to be somebody followable. You know, and that's what you need to say to yourself. I'm saying to myself right now, I'm driving them in front of me by the direction I'm going. They're not running away from me. I'm driving them in front of me. Now let's hope Luann's dogs aren't out. Yeah, then they all start barking. I'm looking for specific things, though. I'm looking for dogs that are far away, moving fast. I got a missing Weimaraner. Anyway, I don't know if you guys are there. I know it's not. What can I do? I'm terrible. Apparently I'm terrible. I checked that box that said I had the right to upload that little clip. I was just using it as a demonstration. I wasn't trying to make millions. I'm gonna have to go back on YouTube. I'll show those people. I'll go back on YouTube, I'll find that video, and I'll get rid of their music. Okay, look, there's it. Oh, she's hunting rabbits for sure. But you're not going to be able to come out here and keep saying, come, sit. They're not going to do that. You've got to keep the whole ebb and flow of the whole thing moving. Yeah, it's that nice out today. You know, to them, this is a good day. Yeah, we went out, we ran around. They're not saying to this stuff, boy. I learned not to, make the mistake of not coming when I was called. They're not saying that. There's some more rabbits we can chase. Yep, I can see my phone screen's cracked under here. Now I'm going to have to go back to that place. Whatever it's called. You break it, we fix it. And I am allowing that Weimaraner a little leeway to go off in the bushes, but only because I can get it out of there. So watch this. Fixing to see this Weimaraner.
Yay! Yay!
That's the dog's language. It understands that as I've got something for you. All right, now these other ones have disappeared to the pond. Oh, and look, Daisy's getting out of sight. Daisy!
Yay! Yay!
So that was my Nick, though, because this dog does need Nick. Because it was not conditioned for that behavior real young. And that's what you have to understand. If you're not conditioning the dog real young, you're going to require more reinforcement. But if they're not willing to run in your presence that freely, you've done something wrong. If it's not willing to run from you, or it's a Velcro dog, as they call it, you've done something wrong. Yeah, I mean, you can try to fix it, but... Nachos!
Yay!
So that dog's got a cord on it, and I can fortify it with the food. Let's just put it this way. I can fortify it on this end. Where I can't fortify it is on that end. And I think that's what you have to think of. We've got two ways to fortify the recall. I hope you're there, Chelsea, and writing this down. Surely you're not sick again. But there's 2 points to fortify the recall. At the handler and at the point of turning the dog. This is all dogs want out of life, though. Oh, Steph, I hope you're there. Look at Daisy swimming. Try to get some pictures of her. Yeah, she's going to miss it here, Steph. I actually think Friday's her graduation. I'm going to text you later. If this Great Dane gets up a bunch of speed, I am going to turn it. And you're going to see it's got a perfect technical turn. Just like the rest of them. Oh, he's off in the bushes. I'm going to do my silent recall. Oh, there she is. That's just a default recall. If they're not coming back to you on their own any percent of the time, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. I don't know what else to tell people. All right, I'll be ready. If Daisy runs at that dog again, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to peel her off that dog. All right, watch. Daisy!
Yay!
That's what you just need to think of. The pager is activating that sequence. The pager is the trigger point, and according to what Chelsea's been finding out online, dogs can detect vibration in their jaw, which would actually make the placement of the collar on their neck the absolute perfect location for their jaw. And they use vibrations as, I can't remember the phraseology that was used, but basically to trigger action. That's what they think of the vibration, is an impulse trigger. Anyway, I hope you're there, Sophia. I'm very sad I can't be on Facebook, but it's probably better. I need to upload way more content to YouTube. But that's what you guys want to think of. You've got an electronic check cord the same way you would have an invisible fence. It is a lot more complex because there's more complexities to it, but it's the same concept. All right, if I get this big dog here in motion, I don't want to say to myself I don't have any ability to change that dog's direction, momentum. All right, watch if it goes again. I'm going to be able to turn it like you're going to see. Izzy!
Yay!
And just drive it right to me. That's what you've got to say. Oh God, now it's time to rotate device again. And if you're there, they both kind of respond to the same name again. All right, you guys, I'm going to run and take some pictures real quick, and I will be right back.